Hello, welcome to Top Trading Edge Academy. Uh, Today we're going to take a look at the 20-year Treasury bond, and I see something is liquidity is freezing up in the bond market, and we're going to take a look at it, what exactly happening on TLT 20-year Treasury bond, and I think it's very interesting technical. We're going to take a look at. All right, so if you see here, all right, so remember this is the MACD right here. So at the point when we were Treasury was up here, right here, pretty much in December 2021, and since then the MACD was right here. And if you analyze it, until the MACD ran out of the gas right here, until the MACD ran out of the gas right here, and then we have the MACD divergent going north. You follow? You see this pointing north. Until then it was going south right here. You see this south. Hope you understand what I mean to say. Here is this arrow. That arrow from top to the bottom oscillator. You see this oscillator from positive to negative. We ran out of almost -4 right here, and then we have a divergence, and then we took off. Not just the divergence. Remember, lower low. This is the lower low. Now this is lower high. You see that? So until that, so from this point to this point, until we have the lower high, you see this MACD lower high, that never happened here, lower high. So until that time, if I compare how much TLT went down, 24 approximately right here, 23.5% we went down that time from here to here. Now we have another bounce right here. MACD top out, oscillator all the way to the went to the positive. We could not even go all the way to the top. If you see these, and we have a divergent right here. So once we oscillated right here, if you look at it from top, we could not even get. So market tide, we filled up the gas. The market trying to go north. Look at that, trying to go. We went, oscillator went to the positive bull territory, and then we got divergent. So right here we got a rejection at around 121. So now if you take a look at it from here to here, so far we have went down 12.5%. So how far more TLT can go? You follow? So our support area is pretty much, the oscillator is like around -4. If you take a look at it, around -4 comes out around previous low. It could go lower than that too, okay? It could. I'm not saying no. But right now, based on the current scenario, the liquidity is freezing out. As we all know, CPI print is printing almost like 8 and 9%. So no, there is no buyer in the market, because who wants to buy the Treasury who's giving you return of 3%? And the inflation is 9%, 8.5%, and you basically losing on top. You're losing 5% value of your dollars, putting money into the treasuries and locking down for 20 years. You should remember, these are locked down 20 years here. So it's drying up. Now in this scenario, and now the market is going to be a quantitative tightening, and dumping in a lot of treasury right here where the QT starts. The balance sheet is growing. If you take a look, it's not like shrinking in last few days if I look at it. So what does it mean? Look, the Treasury is supposed to start doing $95 billion monthly, and in fact they do not. So I'm not gonna go get into more integrity of that, but over here 12.5%. So if you come to here 23.5%, we could go and test right here, which is next support is right here, 19%, which would be 101, and that comes out from all the way to, I'm gonna go to weekly, okay, just to show you weekly. So we could go to this support to test this support, okay. So what does it mean? That means TLT could, the way it look like technically is the way we've already broke the floor to 108, and we could go to 101.66. That's what TLT is heading, based on the oscillator, based on the MACD, and where we are right now in the bear territory. So we have all the tops are falling. You can see right here, tops are falling. Until the tops were falling, the MACD had reversal, went down, went up, and now we headed down. And since then we only went down to 10%, and now we could go to 19% based on previous conditions. And not applying the the liquidity, the way I see the liquidity is freezing up. Based on that, we could go to 101. This is what it looks to me on Treasury, and we all know that yield is curve. Yeah, the yield is rising and is inverted, and that could be another case. But I don't want to discuss in this. This is just a purely 20-year bond. What it looks like. Okay, what technically looks like. Okay, so my projection is now. My price target was 108. Now is 101.66. That's where it's heading. All right. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Please join Top Trading Edge Academy. We teach macro right here, financial analysis, option techniques, and technical analysis. You can SMS here 732-325-2000 if you need to take a classes. Thanks.